Yes, tweet. Why can't I tweet? Oh, are we both live? Are we on? Is the game on? Woohoo! Game on. Welcome to JPML Select English commentary with me, Garth Nelson.
And also Jenn.
Garthe Nelson.
Yay, we're both live.
And Jenn. We are both live, and we are both of the Japan Professional Mahjong League, JPML, Nihon Pro Mahjong Renmei.
That's us.
Bringing you weekly dates on stuff that happened several years ago.
Yes, weekly again. Probably.
We are back. We are back. What did you do for Golden Week? Where did you go?
I went to San Francisco. Well, I went to Fremont.
Whoa!
Fremont.
Fremont.
Yes.
Because that place was named by the characters from Dune, so Fremont. What did you do in Fremont?
I played in the Pacific Mahjong League Invitational as a special guest. Yeah. And I think I did well. I always make just one mistake that just loses the whole thing for me. And that's what I did this time. But everyone is so good. Everyone is so good everywhere.
Yep.
Like now, people are so good at Mahjong. And so it's really fun to play with everybody. Played with a lot of people that I hadn't met before. A lot of people that I've talked to on Discord, but not actually like seen in person. A lot of Armel friends that I've, played.
Oh, cool.
Played Armel with, but had never met them in
That's
person.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. So that was really awesome. And there were lots of prizes, and Irie won the tournament, so that was really cool.
Way to go, Irie!
Yeah.
Congratulations to Irie.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome and amazing.
Sounds like fun.
It was so fun. And
I played poker in Vietnam.
Oh, wow. Oh, I saw a picture of you pokering.
Yeah, which was pretty lucky. Like, you're really not supposed to take pictures in there, apparently, and I got away with that the first night, so I was like, okay, I'm going to get away with it again. Took another picture, and immediately they descended on me and were like, took me to the office, and they're like, all right.
Oh, they took you to the office.
Yeah, we want to watch you delete everything on your device. I'm like, oh my God. And there's like some very stern guy in a suit, and then a military dude that you're like, dude, really? We need to call in the military on this? I mean, geez.
Yeah, and you're not in Kansas.
No, they're not. They were not screwing around.
Wow.
They were pissed. I mean, the girl, the dealer, I don't know if she's like Floor or what, but she looked pretty young and just like the other dealers, but she was the one talking in English to me, and then like the other people just sitting in the background looking very stern. But yeah, I'd like way better in Vietnam than Macau, because geez, I didn't realize that China has a Golden Week basically at the same time too.
Yeah.
And because of that, all of the stakes were raised. So like the cheapest stakes were 100, 200 Hong Kong dollars. That's like 25, 50 practically.
In Hong Kong dollars in Vietnam?
Oh no, we flew through Macau to get to Vietnam.
Okay.
See, in Vietnam, you're playing in American dollars. That's also interesting. Like that casino was all done in American dollars.
Oh, you don't play in.
Then you get to Hong Kong. No, yeah, everything in that casino was all dollars. And then we get to Macau, and like seriously, the cheapest game was 1,000, 2,000 Hong Kong dollars. And that's seriously like 20. That's like 2,500 yen.
200, so.
Yeah, 100, 200. I mean, even normally the cheapest game is like 50, 100, but still,
I
mean, man.
Wait, first you said 100, 200, and then next you said 1,000, 2,000.
Oh, was I switching back and forth between yen, and perhaps I was doing that.
That's what it sounds like.
Sometimes talking about yen, yes.
Okay.
So yeah, 100, 200 Hong Kong dollars was the cheapest rate you could play, which is pretty much like, say, 2,500, 5,000 yen, right? Like,
yeah, I can't. I don't know the the conversion anymore since I haven't been there in ages, but I'll
Yeah,
trust you on
hadn't either. Like, holy cow, the Hong Kong dollar is strong,
that.
and apparently everybody has a lot of money to play with. So yeah, glad I played in Vietnam because, geez, could not last long at those Hong Kong stakes
I'm surprised that
or
you are
Macau
like
stakes.
let out to play so much poker. Like,
I think part of the idea was that was how we're going to pay for some of the trip,
oh, did that work
which
out for
we
you?
did sort of.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's good.
except that, geez, now they have to do the conversion back to yen. I don't know if I'm going to have that much winnings left over after all.
Hello, Vape. Welcome, welcome. Um, that's because
All right, yeah,
you
that's
aren't
enough.
allowed to tweet until midstream as usual, Garth.
No.
Something you said right at the beginning. And how are you, Vape? Also, it's been a while. Also, we went to a comedy show, which was interesting because like there was this comedy show that I wanted to go to in San Jose, and
Uh-huh.
San Jose is just a hop, skip, and a jump away from, or just a hop away from Fremont. So Fremont, it's
Yeah.
Fremont. Sorry, everyone. Okay. So we booked tickets for that. So I arrived, and then we went straight to the comedy show, basically. And it was a Japanese comedy show. It's all these Japanese comedians that are on a tour in the U.S. And that's what
Whoa,
I wanted to see. So that was exciting. We got Mahjong in the show. I got them to call on me. I got the headliner to call on me during her set,
nice.
and she's like, kind of like, "Where do you live?" Or no, well, because of her joke, she ended up asking me like, where my husband was tonight, and I said he's in Tokyo because we live. Or she's like, "Why is he in Tokyo?" We live in Tokyo. So why are you here? I said, I'm here for a mahjong tournament. So it was all according to my plan. That's why we got VIP
They
tickets to
fell.
sit in front.
Oh, nice. They fell into your trap
Yeah, I set the trap and fell right into it.
and
It's perfect.
sprung it.
So because I'm trying to get like some of these comedians on the podcast that Sayaka and I do on Thursdays. Uh,
Nice.
so hopefully it will lead to that. And it was really good times. Like
Good
really good time. And I
times.
realized because we've been going to New York so much, I haven't been to Seattle in like years now. Probably
Wow.
4 years maybe. And I realized that I,
Wow.
I am homesick for the West Coast. It is so different.
Oh, it sure. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I forgot how
Uh,
different it was because we've been going to only New York, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is America, okay. And no, it's very different. East Coast and West Coast are totally different. Just the chill factor is different, and yeah, so it made
at
me
least, yeah,
pretty homesick for the West Coast.
San Francisco does still just smell like dope everywhere. It's like,
I didn't go to
wow.
San Francisco actually, so
Oh,
but I'm sure Seattle does as well. Seattle was probably the
yeah.
first to smell like that since Washington legalized it first. But yeah,
Really? Even before California? Wow.
way before California. It was Washington
Wow.
and Colorado that made it legal for
Colorado, yeah.
recreational use first. So California had it for medical use only pretty early, but
Um,
for recreational use, it was Washington and Colorado, and they did it at the same time, and they were first. So in your face, California.
yeah, she's way behind on the progressive curve.
I
Well, that's enough about pot and our vacations, huh? Let's
Yeah,
do
as
mahjong.
vacation, I was there for work. I mean,
Oh, that's right.
it was
Yeah,
a nice vacation-y work, but it was still work.
yes, and it was mahjong. Yeah, we're still talking about mahjong.
Yeah, it's mahjong, exactly. I
Uh,
was on theme. Vape is doing well. Life is keeping me pretty busy for the moment. That's a good thing, I think. It's always good to be
yeah,
busy. Yeah.
better than the alternative.
Okay, so we are going to switch right over to. We are watching today the OI tournament, the fourth OI. Orai, not OI, but Orai. But also not Owarai because that's comedy. Yeah, true, true. Wakutsu, that's right. Yamato. Yes, I really like Yamato. He's a fun guy. Yeah, definitely. They can't have a bad experience with Yamato, I think. Uh, they will get started here in just a second. We have uh oh, Garth has been muted again. There he is. There's Garth. So
I'm
Yamato,
back.
Garth said that Yamato's one of those people that good energy and one of those people that if you don't like him, then you say, okay, what's wrong with you? Because there's definitely nothing
Yeah.
wrong with Yamato ever. So this is Saku
Yes.
Miyanari, probably. I'm gonna guess Miyanari.
Miyanari. Oh yeah, not Miyase would be kind of goofy, huh?
I think so. And
Saku,
she
Miyanari Saku.
advanced in third place.
That would be third place from the. So there's a qualifying round of like say pool play,
Yep.
like a Honsen.
Yeah. So I'm guessing this is from the Honsen that they advanced in this place. 10th place. Yeah, it has to be Honsen. So you have Runa Hiraoka. Hirooka.
Hirooka.
Hirooka, sorry.
Hirooka. Excuse me. Is that Seiki?
What?
That's not. I don't know. Like the kanji on the left is not Seiki, like chair.
No. No,
Oh my gosh! I got glasses. I'm gonna go get my glasses.
it's the difficult kanji for hiro. Hiroi.
Huh. I did not know that. But I'm excited to have my glasses. But really, I mean, it is the most amazing thing ever to put them on and just be like, oh my God, the world looks like this? Wow, that is just
Rina
that's amazing.
Rina Hirooka. I think I said Runa, but it's
Oh,
Rina.
you did say Luna first,
Yeah.
yes. Rina, and now we have UI.
You are. You are
UI?
Kago.
Okay.
You are Kago, yes.
I knew it wasn't really UI, but that is I, right?
Yeah.
Kago. Advancing from 12th place. So there would be a pool play round, and then did they have quarterfinals? The
Yeah, they'd
quarterfinals,
have
semifinals, another final?
pool play,
Okay.
quarterfinals, semifinals. So these are their placings from the main event, the full the full one day that everybody plays in.
All right. She is not in my league. I wonder which league these players are in. I guess above the E leagues, since I haven't really seen any of them in any of my
I
leagues.
mean, the thing about the E-leagues is that we have group 1 and group 2, so it's very possible that they were
That's true,
in
yes.
the group that you weren't in.
Just like we are in the same league and yet not playing in the same league,
And then
or at
the
least at the same time.
recommended player, Watanabe Miki, I'm gonna say Miki.
Miki.
How old is Orai? Kago, I think Kago, yeah, Kago was in this year's as well. We did watch Kago uh,
Oh, really?
a few, not too long, last month? Oh, not last, March, in March. Yeah, we definitely watched Kago in March. You did as well, Garth.
Yeah. I'm just I'm still just boggled by the magic of reading glasses.
Orai is, I think it was started in 2020, so so Kago must have been quite young when she started as a pro.
Yeah, I feel like the first things that we did They always had the partitions up for COVID. So yeah, everything started around COVID and death and rebirth. All right, there's the how they advanced from the best 8. Who's coming in off? Wow, Miyanari had a very strong showing, plus 81.
Yeah, Sayaka
And
Okada and Liger
wow,
didn't quite make it.
Hiroka just barely edging out Sakuragi.
Yeah,
That is
600 points. That is crazy.
that's kind of a heartbreaking loss, just barely. So, with a lot of wind in her sails, that'll be Miyanari Saku.
Say it with a different accent every time, which is fun.
Who has a different accent? Me? What?
Yeah, you said it like normally at first, Miyanari Saku,
Oh,
and then you're like Miyanari Saku.
well, yes, because I was remembering that I did not have the right reading for that the first time I tried
Yeah,
to
Miyanari,
reemphasize,
Miyanari as opposed to Miyase.
which would be silly.
So, are the glasses working? It looks good.
Yeah, I can totally see Tomotake in the background. Tomotake, some people might remember as the second winner of the World Reach Championship. And another
Las Vegas.
just super nice human. And we're off. And these are going to be A rules, right?
That's right, I believe. What
A
is it?
rules. So no,
Evens or odds?
this is the 4th. Oh well, maybe. I feel like the odds were definitely A rules,
So this would
but
be.
maybe
We'll find out once we see the first reach win.
will they check? Or maybe we won't see reaches because they're just going small ball. All right, here's another open-ended run for Kago. No, Watanabe. That was. Ooh, and a completed triple. Dora is the 1 of cracks. None in Watanabe's hand. Ooh, this adds an open-ended run for Miyanari. There's Dora with a gut shot for Hiroka. And that completes a run, and we're getting closer to 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku. If we can get a Dora. Ooh, getting close to the 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku there too. Dora all by itself. Well, she gets rid of it there.
I fixed the bitrate too. For the entire many months, the bitrate was wrong apparently, and I fixed it. And this is our first stream where the bitrate is perfect.
All right. Glad we got that sorted.
Garthe has
All right,
no idea
there's a
what
pair.
the bitrate is.
Watanabe gets a pair and probably will not be getting the 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku. But we'll have 2 open-ended weights. Oh, could change things up here. Maybe start moving towards an inside hand. Well, that completes a run. We're even closer to the 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku for Miyanari. Hands have slowed down here. Hiroka is going to have a hard time getting another Dora, I think, since all the other Dora are out. Oh, and here is not quite a Tenpai. So if She's going to wait quietly, and it comes out very quickly. Excuse me.
That's
So
why
T-Pan,
you wouldn't reach there.
yes, if she'd gotten like another 4 of bamboos, could move to the inside hand, probably would have reached then. This way, it just gets the game moving more towards her first turn as dealer.
Not technical enough to appreciate the correct bit rate. Yeah, none of us are, but it kept giving me a warning in YouTube in the live stream. So my goal on things I don't understand is to get rid of warnings, and that has been achieved. So that's all any of us need to know.
Success. Ooh, nice hand coming together for Kago. Here's a pair for Miyanari. Having a hard time catching up with people's names. Hey, there's another pair for Watanabe. So we've got a half flush forming in Watanabe's hand. Here's a gut shot waiting for Dora, and the 2-3-4 Sanchoku coming together. Not Sozu for Watanabe.
Yeah, Watanabe going
That
straight for
completes
the
the row.
flush. Which makes me think maybe it is Eros.
I'm not thinking about the 2-3-4 Sanchoku anymore. Gets the open-ended weight. Oh, here's another pair. Watanabe, that is a value tile too. So 2 value tile pairs for Watanabe. Can pawn anything and add value to that half flush. Oh, there's, speaking of value in your half flush, there it is.
West is her seat, wind.
She going to pawn that? She is going to pawn that. And
Or
Tenpai waiting
Tenpai.
for the 2 bamboos and the 9 of bamboos, I think, right?
Yep.
Did I have that right?
And Miyanari completely rejects the all pairs hand. She was very close to
Depending
reverse
on
there, but we'll go ahead and locked in and open-ended instead.
depending on what comes in the Sozu, that 2 might come out.
And hi, Kip. Kip, another player that I got to meet and play with in Vermont. See, that would have been, it would have been 1 away for all pairs, maybe Tenpai, but instead it's 1 away for a sequence hand, which is much easier to wield with all these middle tiles.
This isn't the most obviously half flush hand. It is possible
That's
that people are not suspicious of the bamboos.
1 away.
Also, I don't see. Oh, there's one 9 on the table. So I don't think the 2 of bamboos is going to come out here. But depending on what Miyanari gets for Tenpai. Oh, there's Dora for Miyanari. Oh,
For
no.
Hiroka. Huh? Hiroka. It's Hiroka.
Oh, Hiroka, okay.
It deals into Watanabe.
Mangan. The West was hidden in her hand for the extra value. I think it was harder for the players that couldn't see everybody's hands, like we can, to know that that was a flush, to be dangerous. The stealth half flush from Watanabe finds a victim.
Yeah, Kip wasn't in the tournament, but came for free play.
Excuse me.
So got to meet Kip, and that was super fun as well.
Yay. Always fun to meet the faces.
Just going to be listening as I do my homework. Yeah, get that homework done.
Ooh, we have a full straight forming, perhaps, in Kago's hand, I believe.
If you do Mahjong, prioritize Mahjong over homework, then you'll end up like me, which is not recommended.
Homework. Hey, Dora. It was Dora for Hiroka, so perhaps getting some value in the hand to recover from a recent Mangan thrown. Maybe an outside hand for Kago. But the young, let's see, what was the word we were using for that again? The double single tile weight. There's another pair
Jenn saw me
for
play well,
Kago.
so I'm happy. Yeah, you did. You played really well. The problem was I I was getting tired, so I told everyone if they wanted to free play with me after we did a couple of set practices and then like tournament style practices where we played 2 games and top 2 move on kind of renditions. But then I was a little bit jet lagged, I guess, so I was getting sleepy. So I said if I'm gonna keep playing, then everyone has to play fast, like maximum 2 seconds of thinking. So it just has to be a rhythm so that I don't fall asleep. And so poor Kip had to play at super high speed mahjong with some really experienced players as well. So thank you for being a good sport about that.
We got a reach from Kago, who's looking for the Sun Uncle. 3 of dots and the 9 of dots. Immediately following the reach, the 3 came here to Watanabe. Obviously, that 3 is not coming out because she can use it. Also got the, this could come out. No. Watanabe playing safe. Just got the Mangan. Figures, all right, I'm sitting pretty. Don't need to push too hard here. And it is a fortunate decision because even throwing into that, there's the double east in Kago's hand. There's quite a bit of value there. At the very least, 9,400, and there it does come out.
So no Sananko because it was.
But 9,600 probably.
Because it was a phone.
And Hiroka running into some big hands, 2 in a row. Kago will continue as dealer and gets another pair of easts. Certainly we will see a pawn there as soon as she gets a chance. To Tori. Tori is the 9 of bamboos. And does anybody have any in their hand yet? Kago can use it, so if he gets the east and another Dora, that's going to be another nice bunch of value. Here's another pair for Watanabe. No, Hiroka. Here's Watanabe. Completes a run in the cracks, and we might have a half flush forming. Oh, this completes a run for Miyanari.
There's too many blocks for Miyanari. She's gonna have to. I imagine we'll see probably that Penchan weight come out. Also, a White Dragon poem by Watanabe.
And also moving towards a half flush there for Watanabe, I think. Oh, there's Dora.
And Chi from
But
Watanabe.
that's going to be Tempai. Waiting for the Green Dragon and the 2 of cracks. Green Dragon is Mangan. Who is the unfortunate soul who will draw the Green Dragon?
I think that with 2 calls on the board, you can squeeze that, but she doesn't have any extra overflowing Manzu, any overflowing cracks yet, so it doesn't quite look like Tempai. Now it might, but it is an edge tile, so somebody could definitely talk themselves into believing that she's not tenpai yet. And certainly no one stopped the
No
red
sign.
dragon. There was
Yeah.
there was one out already, but no green dragons out, so it could be much more likely to be squeezed. But that's still
Oh,
all.
so the cheaper version, but it will end Kago's turn as dealer and take some extra points. Still not super cheap because with the extra foo, it got up to a 1,300, 2,600 hand, and Watanabe will be dealer, coming into her first turn as dealer with a little lead on Kago. And a couple of unfortunate throws for Hiroka to be bringing up the rear. And once again, the dealer has at least a pair of easts to start for the double east Yaku in this east round. Here's a single east for Hiroka. Will she be the unfortunate thrower again of value to Watanabe this time? Not yet, but that did complete her run, I think, and that 789 cracks. Watanabe, oh, and we'll see a pawn here, I think. So it's not, oh, and throwing the 6 of cracks. So now if she gets Dorda, it can work still with the 3 of cracks, but not really hedging for Dorda use at the moment. There's another pair in the bamboos, which can also become an open-ended or a run.
And also, once again, too many blocks for Watanabe at this point. She's gonna have to choose somewhere around here. She doesn't have like a set pair, so depends on if that middle wake is filled in or not. If we'll see maybe a locked-in pair in the Sozu.
Hiroka gets an open-ended weight in the cracks, possibly using Dorda, and this is going to be still one away from Tenpai. Really not using Dorda. So here, Watanabe just trying to get to continuing her turn as dealer. 2,900 points would still be a nice addition to her lead. Kago also not hedging Dorda use. Interesting. So Kago moving towards an inside hand with pairs, perhaps.
Yeah, definitely pairs. Just completely rejected the 1, 2, 3 sequence shape. But that
Oh,
will
that's
fill in a shape
not
for
Dora.
Hiroka. Dora, but still Tanyao and just one away from ready.
Dora comes out immediately from Watanabe.
That's reach. No Yaku
Not
really
a
in
lot
that
of
hand.
value.
Yeah. But maybe everybody looks sort of fast, so. And another sequence filling in. Interesting. So Kago is going to sort of maybe give up or hope for to draw back one of those 1-4 pins. There's Dora.
There's Dora.
Pins are looking safe for everyone, so they're going in that direction. I think Kago has given up at this point. So Watanabe waiting for 6-9 pin, which is safe to the reach player.
Oh, and that could have been Tenpai. So here's 2 of the 2 5s that Miyanari's looking for. Just barely misses throwing into Watanabe. Waiting for the
Right?
6-9 of dots.
Hiroka had
Here's two of those
Tenpai,
six
but
nines.
she doesn't want to get rid of the 6-9 so to this reach, and that will let Miyanari draw it herself.
And you can also see her not looking at the Uradora, in case we hadn't established that yet.
We actually hadn't.
Yeah, right? I don't think there had been a successful reach yet. This was
No,
the first reach
no
here at
successful
the end
reach.
of the East round.
Also, no 30 fu with 4 Han, so we had not seen either of those situations, which are the two giveaways for A rolls. So this is A rolls. No
Our
Ipatsu,
sleuthing
no
complete.
Uradora, no fun, no Kandora.
But still, we insist on con.
Well, con gives
Con is
you,
where the fun is.
yeah, con if it's like edge tile, it gives you an extra Han basically, because it goes up another fu, another 2 fu in a lot of cases. I mean, another 20 fu instead of another 10. All right, no, 40 fu, sorry, which is basically going to double your hand, which is basically the equivalent to 1 extra Han.
So 2 pairs of value tiles for Miyanari and 1 Dora. I think we'll see a pawn as soon as she has a chance. The South and Red Dragon. And probably really hoping to pair up the Dora for some extra value and an Oyaman. Ooh, here's an interesting 66678. There's that pawn we were looking forward to. So a lot of other unassociated tiles for Miyanari. Kago's hand is coming together pretty quickly.
Vape says, I feel like there's more reasons to con in A rolls than other rolls. It gives you another draw without a lot of downside, especially if it's closed. Yeah,
That sounds.
people do like
That's
the con.
that is a big pair up. Although the White Dragon did just come out. Oh, 2 of them. Oh man, that's some disappointing timing. That adds an open-ended run possibly for Kago.
Not for Kago. Kago just has a really closed hand. Oh, is that what you meant?
Right.
This is one you meant?
Maybe yes. I think because it
Okay,
was
okay.
just through the
Sorry, I
7
thought you were
of
talking about the White Dragon's hand still.
That can become a pair. Oh, we're moving towards the half flush here.
And it's really wide one-away shape for Kago.
Yeah, super. All kinds of acceptance for that hand.
Hey, don't forget to hit that like button. Or smash it. You could even smash it. Don't break your computer, or your mouse. Definitely smash that like button.
2, 5, 8 of cracks. And I think Miyanari had not yet gotten rid of that floating Dora, yes. So that's going to be big points if she really does keep trying to go for the half flush.
And yeah, Kip, you're right. Conning does give more information to your opponents, but it can be really good later in the hand when they have a like middle weight on that tile. Just crush all their hopes and dreams.
Oh no, could Dora be coming out here? I mean, that's. I don't know. I feel like the White Dragon is definitely safe. That's going to be tough to get rid of. Oh, okay. So she does play safer for the moment. Kind of running out of time here. Many of the 5s of cracks already in Hiroka's hand. It was here. Hiroka, yes. Who is leaning more towards giving up than anything else. And that's Tempai for Miyanotti with a lot of value. Where is that south? Oh, but not Hiroka. Kago. We'll draw her winner. Not the most expensive one, but it does end Miyanotti's turn as dealer. Possibly huge value for Miyanotti as dealer there. Could have gotten a Mongon, but instead, Kago draws the winner and inches closer back into first place. It's going to be close between Kago and Watanabe for first place. Hiroka's second turn as dealer, looking to recover some points. And it is very close, only 500 points between Kago and Watanabe for first place in this game and currently the whole final table. 9 of dots is Dora, so Watanabe trying to figure out, otherwise, figure out how to use that. Otherwise, I'm sure that would have come out on that draw. It's kind of sitting off there all by itself.
Also, con if I have no safe tiles. That's good in A rules, not as good in WRC rules because you do give an extra Dora there. So even if you get one safe tile, you might just exponentially increase the value of the reach player's hand. And if you're looking for safe tiles, there's a good chance someone is in reach. So
and
you gotta be
also,
careful
of course,
with that one.
Yeah. If they're honor tiles, then obviously they're safe unless it's possibly Kokshi. But otherwise, that might be your endless source of safe tiles for 4 draws.
It's probably talking about more middle tiles, but.
Oh, okay. Here's another pair for Watanabe, possibly going for 7 pairs, which would be a way to use that Dora.
Apparently my cat really missed me. He will not get off my lap.
That completes a run for Watanabe. And that fills in a gap for Hiroka. Watanabe setting herself up for the Suji trap if she can get to reach. And this completes a run for Hiroka.
Hiroka
Too
has
many blocks.
Too many blocks with the only pair is that green dragon. So she's gonna keep that as a pair. Probably not even really looking to pawn. Oh, Dora comes out. Since she has no, it
Also be
doesn't
thinking about this.
give her a lot of value to pawn it.
6, 7, 8 Sanchoku for Kago, perhaps.
Right here.
Oh no, that was Miyanotti. Sorry, Miyanotti throwing the Dora. Oh no, it's just moving towards an inside hand and gets it. Waiting for the 3, 6 of cracks. So not a lot of value, but the first to reach. If she draws her winner, that'll be 1,000, 2,000.
There's maybe it was 7, 8, 9 that Kago was thinking of, but gonna give up and not fight against this reach. Both Kago and Watanabe have plenty of points. They do not need to worry about a reach from a non-dealer at this point. I mean, they don't need to like fight against it. They don't need to worry about the non-dealer getting too many points.
Yes, they certainly seem to be leaning towards giving up.
And so Watanabe going from the all pairs one away shape.
Hiroka still looking for Tempai to try to salvage some points and come up from a large deficit. Still no danger for the 3, 6 of cracks throwing into Miyanotti. See 2 of the 6s here.
I see
One of the 3s
in the
in Hiroka.
discards.
So taking Tempai,
So I think there's
no
not
Yaku, so
many.
she can. All the 3 6s are gone.
All the 6s are gone for sure. There's maybe
Mm.
2 3s left.
There's one of the 3s.
There's one in the discard, so I think maybe 2 left in
Okay.
the wall.
2 3s left to be drawn. Can Hiroka dodge them and keep Tempai? Still safe for Hiroka. Hiroka really just hoping to hold on to Tempai here. Get another shot at scooping up some points. Nice. She throws Hatsu. So she had no Yaku, but she can still hold on to Tempai here.
And Tempai, 2 players Tempai, that's worth more than she would get if she was able to actually pull in the green dragon, or even win on that Yakuless hand.
Yeah.
So extra value just
Hiroka
for Tempai.
picks up some much needed points and gets to hold on to her turn as dealer. A nice change of pace for Hiroka to have some points coming into her drawer.
And that's something to remember. Sometimes it's worth more to just be Tempai than it is to actually win a hand. She didn't have a choice in this situation, but there are a few, they're very rare, but a few situations where you will actually get more points by choosing not to win. Hey Xenon, welcome, welcome. Very nice Tempai navigation. Absolutely. Getting rid of the
Hongo
green
has
dragon there
a
is perfect because then anything she draws, she can still be Tempai and she has another safe tile, even if she has to draw another tile.
there's another pair for Hiroka, which could be in that 5-5-6-6 shape, can be pairs, triples, or runs, depending on how the hand comes together. There's an open-ended wait for Miyanari. Another pair for Kago, and she just has no interest. Oh, because the white dragons had already come out. Second time in recent history that the white dragon paired up immediately after the last one had come out, or immediately after it could no longer become a triple. That completes a run for Miyanari, and she's one away from ready. Not the greatest shapes yet. There's a pair of red dragons for Watanabe. Won't keep them because they too are already unavailable. Dora for Miyanari. She'll hold on to it, hoping it pairs up. Here's a gut shot for Kago. Oh no! No Tempai for Miyanari, who had just thrown that 4 of cracks. That improves that weight. So we've got an open-ended weight in the cracks. Could use Dora if it pairs up, or may get the Pinfu in the lower Sozu. There it is. So waiting for the 5-8 of cracks.
No reach.
Miyanari, and there it is instantly. So Hiroka, not having the greatest time of it.
So remember, the important thing here is to be above. Well,
Did
what happened there?
one of the partitions fall over or something?
Seems that way.
That was interesting.
Glad
Look.
they kept that in there for us. We switched to that camera specifically for some reason. Yeah.
Look at commotion in the studio. Something fell over.
So with A rolls, we have the floating Uma, so everybody's main goal is to be above 30,000, especially in the first couple of games. And then you get more points if you can, but at the minimum you want to be above 30,000, which is probably why Miyanari, one of the reasons why she didn't reach, because I think that was just enough to get her into the 30,000 range.
2 more hands to go here. Koto has a nice starting hand. Here's another pair for Watanabe. Here's another pair for Miyanari. Yeah, Miyanari just getting into positive territory, which means, boy, that's going to be extra just pain for Hiroka if they all 3 players finish positive. Miyanari's hand coming together very quickly. Here's a run for Hiroka, for Kago.
Hey, dude. Welcome, welcome.
That completes a run for Miyanari. We have kind of a fast battle. Hiroka, the hand not coming together at all.
I feel like they're laughing. They just showed the commentary booth on the lower left. I think they were laughing about the partition.
Hiroka will hold on to that 7 of bamboos, maybe to use Dora if she can. Tanabe also looking to use Dora. This is 1 away from ready. Still no Tempai for Kago. No Tempai for Miyanari. Not moving towards the inside hand. Interesting. We'll hold on to that 8 of cracks gut shot instead of the extra sticky shape in the pinzu, or somewhat sticky shape. Still not thinking about Dora. And that improves weights a little bit for Miyanari. There's Dora for Hiroka, completely useless.
The thing is, Hiroka, she's in a tough position, but I think it's still beneficial for her to try and win this hand and the next hand. Any points are going to be helpful for her, especially if she can bring Miyanagi down below 30,000. So we do talk about like not winning if it doesn't change your placement a lot of times, but um, this is a situation where you definitely want to get some of those extra points. I think that that situation actually isn't applicable as much as we preach it. So, I mean, you do want to try and change your placement if it's a one-off game, but when you have an accumulated score, then you definitely need to gain points when you can.
Watanabe waiting for the 2-5 of cracks, and there it is. That quickly ends Kago's turn as dealer. Very cheap. But the key, again, is that there are still 3 players above 30,000 for extra pain for Hiroka.
They are masked.
Almost.
This is probably 20. I think it's early 2020. Wait, 1, 2, 3, late 2021, probably.
Any value at all, and a draw, even just a draw. Oh, okay, that's the points came from Miyanari. So Hiroka would just like to win anything to keep Miyanari in negative points. Kago also would like to win just about anything. Just about anything gets Kago into first place. So even with the scores somewhat dispersed, There's some interesting value plays for a few of the players, for all the players actually. Yeah, Miyanotti also. Any win at all gets back into positive points.
Yeah, any win at all gets positive points from Miyanotti. Any win at all keeps Miyanotti negative to help out Hiraoka.
Kago
Kago,
practically any win at all gets turned to first.
yep. And Watanabe can just gain more points and also keep the lead on Kago.
So
Hey, Brian.
Miyanotti
Welcome, Brian.
moving quickly.
Everybody's here. And now Kip's gonna go do his homework for real.
This adds acceptance for Dora. Also, the 789 Sanchoku. You got that weird situation where somehow the 789 or the Sanshoku and the full straight are both possible at the same time.
It's called the golden one away when you're one away for both of them. I'm not sure if it's quite one away for both of them, but yeah, it is one away for both of them. It's called golden one away.
Red Dragon.
Oh no, it wasn't one away for 789. Sorry, need the 7 in there for that. But very close to that.
I have a whole bunch of static in my ears from your mic.
Really? Does everybody have that?
Yeah, but boy, it's really weird how suddenly when you talk, I get all kinds of static. I can hear you, but along with a lot of static.
Right now too?
Yep.
Mm.
Is that does everybody else get that too, or is that just me for some reason? Yoka hoping for any win at all here. Or actually even just finishing Tempai and Miyanotti not Tempai. Real disaster would be Miyanotti getting to Tempai and Watanabe not. Miyanotti would get to hold on to points. She'd get the no 10 points from Kago or Watanabe.
How is this?
Yeah, boy, I'm still getting static when you talk.
Mm.
It was really just actually now I got it when I spoke just now. Okay, maybe from you. All right, the 3 of cracks comes out, and we got the 9 of cracks also coming out recently. That might help the 6 come out as a Nakasuji.
Little wind noise. I don't know where wind would come from. Definitely in a
Yeah,
closet with no wind.
it's static that really seriously just came up like in the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Mm.
Like when you make any sound, like I get static. That's Tempai for Kaggle. No win for Hiroka, but very importantly, no positive points for Miyanotti either. Hiroka with a tough start, but not the worst ending, not the worst possible ending, to at least be not alone in negative points. And I guess we'll take a little break and come back with the second game, and maybe we'll figure out if this static issue is just happening in my headphones or if it's a whole thing for everybody.
Yeah, I'm not
Uh,
Xenon says a little wind noise, and Brian says, and no static. So
okay, so this is something happening with me for some reason then, which
possibly. I'm
is
gonna
also a
go, I'll
mystery.
check the stream while we're on a break, but we'll be back
Okay.
probably around about 5 minutes or so. So don't go away, anybody. We will be, wait, I think I have a be right back thing.
All right, we'll be right back. Okay. Mute off. Hmm. So when I talk, I don't get any static. And we're back. And I am live. And Jen is live.
Yes, Jenn is live
We
too.
have finished the first game of this fourth Orai, not Owarai, as we alluded to before. It's not a comedy show.
It's
It
also
is
not
the under
OE.
29. Oh, it's not. It's also not OE. It is the under 29 Women's League, Women's Championship. And Hiroka had a tough start to begin with, but she did manage to pull Miyanardi into, well, actually, somebody pulled Miyanardi into negative points. So we have a nice lead for Watanabe after this first game. Kago in second place. Miyanardi a little further back with a small minus, and Hiroka with a it's here in the second game of this 4-game final table, which we also established halfway through the game is using A rules.
Oh, Brian is incredibly interested in this one lady in my life. She runs a Hanafuda club in Los Angeles and she wants to learn Reach. She already plays Hong Kong Jong and says she wants me to teach her. Awesome.
That is awesome. Yeah,
That's
she's got, if they knows Hong Kong Mahjong, that's a head start on the game. It's just remembering a few different details about the Yaku and then a whole bunch of details about scoring. That is I would say, the most difficult part about Japanese Mahjong, and somewhat unnecessarily so. I think the scoring could be a lot simpler.
They said at the Hong Kong club they often start with 3-player Mahjong because it's closer to Hong Kong Mahjong to get an
Uh,
intro into Reach. So they have similar Yaku requirements.
oh, I was wondering why suddenly my screen was so blurry. I forgot to put on my glasses. Oh my god, it's magic. It's seriously just the most amazing thing for me.
It's fun getting older. Not.
It's just so weird. I mean, like you like your reality becomes this blur, and then like you put on glasses and you're like, oh my god, the world can look like this.
Yep. I don't have to squint anymore. Also, using
Yeah, like
glasses helps keep
yeah.
you from getting so many wrinkles.
Oh,
So you don't have to
that's
squint
why I
as
look so
much.
old lately.
It's possible.
Let's blame that, not the beer. There's a gut shot added for. Oops, I'm gotta remember the new order of seating here. People have moved around a little bit. Hiroka is the first dealer this time. Miyanardi will be the second dealer. So they've switched places, as have Watanabe and Kago. Kago will be the final dealer in this game. That completes a run for Watanabe. And we got the open-ended weight for Hiroka now. Some Dorda acceptance for Watanabe here, if she can get it. Kago going to have hard time using Dorda unless it can pile up. And Miyanardi just looking to get a quick win to end Hiroka's turn as dealer. That Dorda could pair up. You don't see them in anybody else's hand. Here's one away from ready for Miyanardi.
It's a super fast hand for Hiroka here. Still looking for a pair. Is it just because the glasses hide the wrinkles? No. When you squint, it gives you more wrinkles. So sunglasses and glasses both help you reduce wrinkles.
It was Tempai.
That's a pair.
Here's a possible pair. Here we have Tempai for Miyanardi waiting for the 4 of bamboos, was it? Oh, and the Dorda did pair up. I missed that. Dorda has paired up for Kago. Hiroka gets to Tempai, waiting for the 5-8 of bamboos.
Miyanari, come!
If she draws the winner, could be more points.
No winner.
If her weight improves, she could end up throwing into Hiroka. And we'll get a reach from Kago.
We're trying to fully get most of our wrinkles because of Mahjong. That's because you think too hard. If you just play high-speed Mahjong with no thinking, then you don't get so many wrinkles either.
No stress. And Hiroka scores a much-needed win, gets a reach stick, gets to continue as dealer. It's a cheap hand, was probably looking to move towards a simples hand before she reached. Ended up getting the winner first. But we'll get to continue as dealer. Some very much needed points for Hiroka. And Dora is the green dragon. Hatsu. No Dora yet for Hiroka. Here's a completed red dragon triple and one Dora for Miyanari. Watanabe gets another pair here, which could be also part of a run. You got the two pairs, 6s and 7s, right next to each other. Pago might be hedging for a half flush. Here's an open-ended weight from Miyanari. Here's another pair for Kago, the pair of souths, not value tiles, but could be useful in that half flush. Oh, this completes a triple for Watanabe. Continuing with that bamboo flush is Kago. This gives an open-ended weight to Hiroka and really going for the... Oh, that was Miyanari with the... No. Okay, here's Miyanari. Kago, yes. Kago is going for the half flush, clearly a half flush, having pawned not her value tiles.
Nice fill-in for that half flush.
Can end up waiting for the Dora, of which there are singletons in two players' hands. Tanabe would probably be holding on to it. Miyanari also. Hiroka, can she get rid of the Dora before it really gets her in trouble? Watanabe perhaps looking for pairs. Hiroka still holding on to Dora. You have two players possibly ending up with a Dora, single Dora weight. And that's going to be Tenpai waiting for Dora. Hiroka could not get rid of it in time, so now she really needs it to pair up. Or she could wait for it as a single tile weight. Wow, some interesting issues here for Watanabe. Can pawn the east to take it Tenpai. There is one green dragon still in the wild. Khan. No Khan.
But definitely not ruling out a con yet.
Then I'll be dancing around Tenpai.
No way she can use this force, though, at this point. But she doesn't want to discard it, so starts with the con. And that's Tenpai, but
Tenpai.
no green dragon's gonna come out here, but still deals in.
Doesn't
With
with
the
the
8.
Pico.
Yeah, more expensive side even. Not too expensive though.
Um,
Probably,
I think that was the only thing. I mean, there was no Yaku otherwise, right?
yeah. It doesn't. So it doesn't.
Hadn't reached.
Probably one of the best case scenarios from what she was looking at. Just was it 1900?
Probably 1300 plus the continuance for 1600.
Let's see if 100 back. So maybe
Oh,
this she had 4, 8, 10.
there was a completed a triple of fours of dots, I thought, but maybe
Yeah,
I missed
it was 1600 because it was a triple of nines and a triple of fours.
a triple of nines. Okay,
Yeah. So 1600 would
was
be
really
continuance
hoping
for
yes.
1900.
Uh, uncharacteristically, we did not get to mention that was only one away from. It was
One.
one Jen Shanten. Very uncharacteristically, we did not call attention to the Yakuman possibility of that hand, which is almost certainly why she had not reached in that situation.
And
She
now
was
we'll
not
see
as
reach.
distracted as ooh,
Miyanari.
the four. Really hoping for the four for the full flush or full straight.
Oh dear, I think there was a
And some,
disconnection real quick, but looks like we're back. Looks like it's back. Okay.
okay, and so a lot of middle toss. Oh, it's the not expensive version, but we'll continue as dealer. And pick up some points.
Super fast there.
So just in the beginning of this game, we've got the previously minus players, Hiroka and Miyanari, both positive now, while Watanabe and Kago have negative scores. Of course, the game just started, but that will skew the overall standings because of the minus points for being in minus territory for Watanabe and Kago. So Miyanari looking to extend her one-hand streak as dealer. Well, perhaps thinking about a half flush as a pair of green dragons. Oh, that completes a run using Dora. That is Dora, by the way, for Watanabe. And probably continuing on that flush path for Hiroka. But here we quickly have Tenpai waiting for the four of dots. Ooh, a red dragon pair up. Two fours of dots there, and one four of dots here. So only one four of dots still to be had. The weight can improve with either a six of dots or a five of dots or a two of dots, all of which would improve the weight, especially the two of dots. Would make it extra wide. That completes a triple for Kago. And now we have the double run possibility. Oh, that four could come out depending on how Tenpai she gets the Tenpai. The five of cracks would be a small disaster for Watanabe here. There is still one four of dots in the deck. Hiroka had pawned the north, right? So north and white dragon. That is Mangan. Still no improvement for the weight, but there is still 1 4 of dots floating around out there. This improves the weight, so now the 7 also works. However, there aren't a lot of them. Ooh, but this also. Depending on how she gets the tempi, this floating 7 of dots, well, we could have pairs too, huh? Wow, really nice completing run there for Watanabe. Waiting for the East. We see a pawn. We will see a pawn. And Miyanote doesn't want to give up. Ooh, could we see an improvement in the weight here? The 2 5 of dots. It would give up the certainty of the e-peikol, but it would be a better weight. Watanabe will not continue with tempi there. It's really afraid of letting go of the East. So Watanabe breaks up tempi because she just cannot let go of the East tile. Miyanote looking for tempi. I wonder if it comes in the Sozu, if she will throw that floating 7 of bamboos. Watanabe giving up. Currently in first place, so not in any trouble. Very conservative play from Watanabe. Oh, and Miyanote will not take that tempi. Just does not want to throw Pinzu into Hiroka. So a very solid play from Miyanote.
So many flushes. Everyone wants Pinzu. Dude says, today I smartly dealt into a clear Hoinsu with Pei Doratanki. I'm taking myself back to novice. My defense, I was talking while playing, but still. That's what happens on streams for me every time. It's all your guys' fault. That is to say, I'm here to learn. Hey, wasn't there a book about learning Reach Mahjong? I think I heard of one called Reach Mahjong, The Only Way to Play. It's somewhere on Amazon.
So Miyanote with a well-timed conservative play to not end up throwing Mangan to Hiroka. Hiroka scoops up a few more points. That will help moving her a little bit closer to positive points. It ends Miyanote's turn as dealer. And Watanabe will have her first turn as dealer in this second game. Watanabe was in the lead at the beginning of the game, and I believe is actually still in the lead, even with the small negative at the moment. Dorius the two. Why we have a lot of
outside for Kago.
a lot of outside tiles for Kago. Kokushi.
Looks like at least going for an outside hand.
Miyanote with some Pinfu possibilities. Here's another pair for Watanabe. There's a pair for Kago. Still throwing those inside tiles. That was another pair for Hiroka. Ooh, and this completes a run very nicely for Miyanote. The 147 of bamboos, very wide shape.
If you look at the numbers above their names, white numbers are the
369.
ones that they are the scores that they had going into this game. The yellow is the scores if this game were to end right now, the total accumulative scores.
And that completes a triple for Miyanari, but then that also confuses what the pair will be, what the... still a lot of mysteries to be solved for Miyanari's future hand, what the final shape will be. Finally, another outside tile, so she throws from that pair of threes of cracks. And we're one away from ready with a possible Sunchoku. Ooh, this completes a triple for Watanabe. And Kago starts to throw in the towel. So we could, well, we have a lot of interesting options here. Possibly thinking about the 5-6-7 Sanchoku. Kago not continuing with the, oh, this fills in a gap for Hiroka, but all right. Miyanari still dancing around Tenpai. Watanabe's got two Dora, but we'll throw one to reach and wait for the 4 of cracks and the 9 of bamboos. Perhaps sensing that the other players are not quite ready yet, and a reach here will slow them down. Miyanari, after seeing the Dora, oh, ouch. Well, that could have been a lot more value. But there's no way to know before we do it.
Throw in the
Still no
tile?
Tenpai from Miyanari.
It says throw in the tile? They're supposed to do that, Garth.
Yeah.
Throw in the tile instead of throw in the towel.
That's good. Ooh, 5-6-7 Sanshoku. Oh, not set yet. But an extra wide acceptance for Tenpai for Miyanari. Still no Tenpai, though, for Miyanari. Is that a 6 of bamboos there? In the discards, is there a 9 of bamboos on the table, or?
I see 2 6s and 1 9.
Those are 2 6s, okay.
There's 1 9 right there.
Oh, that's the 9? Okay.
In Hiroka's discard.
Oh, right there, the first discard there. All right. So there is still 1 9 to be drawn. Miyanari just can't get Tenpai. Still no Tenpai for Watanabe, or for Miyanari. Still no winner, but that was a 6 of cracks. So no Suji help there. There's another pair for Hiroka. And it looks like we may end up with a draw. So only one player finishes Tenpai. The reach slows everybody else down. And see, that was Watanabe with the reach. Continuing his dealer. Yes. Watanabe continues as dealer. There are
Nice.
3 continuances and 1 reach stick to be had. So sort of an extra 2,000 points in addition to whatever value you can create in your hand. So Kago pawning the north. That is not Kago's seed wind.
Congo's definitely in the South Sea. So looks like looking for a flush or maybe one of the other honor tiles, the value tiles to pair up.
Pair up, yeah. Interesting play because the rest of the hand isn't clearly a flush yet. All right, yes, moving towards the flush. There we go. Scooby, what are you looking for? Ooh, is that another pair? Another Dora for a pair of Dora? For Miyanagi?
So Kago's definitely going for the flush, straight for the flush now, and also Hiroka going for a flush.
Also Hiroka. Okay, still just 1 Dora for Miyanagi. Here's another pair.
Nice fill in for Watanabe.
Ishanten.
Watanabe fills in the 5, 6, 7 shape. Oh, nice fill in for Hiroka.
So some possibly large value hands coming together here. More Monzu. Monzu for Kago. Still no Tempai for Watanabe. No pawn from Hiroka. Hiroka is perhaps thinking about the half flush and 7 pairs, or the full straight. Or actually, an outside hand. Still no Tempai for Watanabe. That completes a run from Yanagi. And still no Tempai for Watanabe. We'll hold on to that east tile, perhaps thinking that it'll be dangerous to Kago. Actually, it is Miyanari who has the 2 easts. Can she be tempted to throw east for this open-ended wait? No, Watanabe playing very tight at the moment. Not interested in taking a stand. There's Dora for Watanabe, but she's already given up.
Yeah.
And Hiroka also with 1 Dora. Reach, waiting for Dora. Miyanagi gets the Tempai first. And, oh no! I think she is going to fold, yes. Hiroka does have positive points right now. Ooh, there's a Dora for... Nice, that was Dora for Hiroka. This is Kago who's going to play conservatively here and not let go of Dora. Here's another pair for Hiroka.
Not quite Tempai yet. With the full flush. Just want to double check that shape there.
Oh, that
7, 6, 5, 4, 1, 3, 4. That's Tempai. 3, 6,
waiting.
9.
Yeah, that is a complicated wait. I'm going to let Jenn solve that one.
Looks like maybe 3, 6, 9, but I'll have to look at it one more time. I think it's waiting for the pair. Oh no, the 8 is the pair. 9, 8, 7, 6, 6. 6 and 8?
6 and
Six,
8,
yeah,
definitely.
shabo.
Is there anything else in there?
No, just be the shabo.
6. That's just the two shabos, huh? Oh, this
Okay,
could
that
improve
can
things.
switch to 3,
Oh,
6,
this
9. Well, not. It's just that it doesn't. It was there was no more draws, so there was no way to.
so yeah,
Yeah.
to make it better. So Watanabe playing very tight. Gives up her turn as dealer. And Kago will get a shot at moving back into positive points.
Gotta do those Chinitsu trainers.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, and it was 7, 8, 8, 8, 9.
So yeah, not an ideal weight. People probably could sense the danger of the bamboos. Watanabe certainly didn't want to let any out, so much so that
Plus,
she
with the
was quite
reach,
willing.
with the reach, the bamboos were definitely not safe looking. So there's the reach, right, with the pairs.
Was there?
Oh
Oh yeah,
no,
there's the, that's right. Yeah, I
I
forgot about the reach. Yeah, totally forgetting about yes, that very meaningful reach.
It was probably a bigger deal even than the flush.
Yeah. Here we have a flush coming together for Kago,
Kind of looked like Tempai
possibly a
already with,
full flush.
well, it looked like kind of a Tempai without any Yaku, but
Watanabe. Oh, okay.
yeah, there it is.
Oh, it draws her winner.
Thank you, thank
Jenn
you.
nails
But
the.
I don't, do you win on that?
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking that too. I mean, it's
That's
so
not
early.
just Chin, so that's one away from Churenpoto.
Yeah, boy, that is a possibly massive hand.
I, I don't think I can win on that. I think I have to discard the 4-pin and then,
Yeah.
whoa, that seems like a lost opportunity. I don't want
Huh.
to criticize, but you don't get that option, that, you know, opportunity very often.
Yeah. Kago, I mean, all right, there was a reach stick on the table and 4 continuances already, I think. Now we're up to 5 continuances.
She does need
So
those
that is
points, and
2,000 points extra.
anything that you call is tempai for at least Chinitsu.
Yeah, that's why I didn't notice that it was Tempai, because I mean, obviously, it was not a Tempai you were going to use.
It was,
Uh, yeah,
I,
interesting play.
hmm.
And it
Being
didn't
dealer,
even
I
go
don't know. I
rabbit.
mean, as dealer, I want that shoot, and even I, I think that. I
I
mean,
feel like,
I've made far worse mistakes than that before, so it's hard to say anything. But
yeah,
um, I guess you feel really bad if you don't win on that. But man, that was the third draw, right?
yeah. I feel like uh, Tomotake is supposed to say, "Hold on a second, come over and do some rabbit hunting," and say, "See what could have been," and just start opening up her
We're turning
draws.
this into a study session. Um, yeah, I mean, if it's just Chinitsu, like not if you don't have the 3 1s and the 3 9s and no duplicates, then I think it's fine. But it just seems so. It's just one away.
Yeah, a huge opportunity for just fame and glory.
Yeah.
But if she wins the whole tournament, that'll be the thing that they remember, and not the unwon Chuden. Here's another Dora for Hiroka. Here's another pair for Watanabe. Not really the most useful spot for it.
Kago will win again, so she has started a flow. Just the green dragon.
Just the green dragon, but does... Oh, so that was... Oh, sorry, yeah, up
Yeah,
to 6 continuances.
6 continuances.
Those are not all continuances from just Kago's turn as dealer. Some of those did come from Watanabe's turn as dealer. And I think, in fact, at least one of those continuances really came from Miyanari's turn as dealer.
These professionals like the joy of pressing the funny button. Maybe these ones, but... what happened there?
Something fell over.
Yeah, they'll just continue. It's not going to be any penalty or anything. Not all professionals lack that joy. I think that most leagues you'll see people not win on that, but it's the young one. It's ironically, it's the young ones that are just playing like super efficient and not dreaming.
Ooh, possible full straight coming together for Hiroka. Oh no, this is Watanabe with the possible full straight. Ooh, draws a Dora to get in the way. Watanabe with 2 Dora would definitely like to make something of this hand. There's more Pinzu for Kago. Not Kago, Watanabe. Ooh, that completes a run for Hiroka. Could have, excuse me, full straight possibilities. Ooh, another pair. When will Watanabe get rid of Dora? Green Dragon, not coming out yet. It's a gut shot with the 4 of dots at the moment for Hiroka. Now we get the pawn. Now we get Dora. We're going to see a Dora pawn. We will. So what Miyanari moving towards an inside hand with the Dora pawn. That may slow some of the other players down. Ooh. All right, so here is one away from ready for Miyanari. So that completes a run, but Miyanari needs it to be an inside hand, and that 9 is in the way. Here's going to be Tempai. She'll wait for the 3 of dots and get the Suji trap, possibly. Here are 2 of them in Hiroka's hand. Excuse me. All right, so she can continue moving towards the inside hand, but still holding on to that 9 of cracks. Ouch! Oh, the other one comes for Watanabe. She'll accept the free 10 and the wider weight. So Watanabe with an interesting decision here. She's now free 10, can only draw her winner, but does have an extra couple tiles that she can draw. Although, here's one of the 6s. She just threw one of the 6s. Cannot win on that 6 because she is free 10. And because she's free 10, even the 3 coming out of Hiroka's hand would not be the disaster. So moving away from Tempai, since there was no Yaku, is Miyanari. Can she get back to Tempai with that Dora pawn? Watanabe not really giving up here. It's interesting, maybe sensing that Miyanote is still not Tempai yet.
Watanabe is Tempai, however. 1 4-pin wait.
Now she is no longer free 10. Still no Tempai for Miyanote. Kogo starts to give up. There is
That's
Tempai.
Tempai again, now with the inside hand at least.
Waiting for the 2 of cracks and the 2 of bamboos. Two of the 2 cracks here in Hiroka's hand. I don't think they're going to be coming out. Oh, the full straight could have been an option. In the cracks for Miyanote. There is 1, 2 of bamboos left.
Stop.
7 of cracks is
For Tempai.
safe.
For Kago. Trying to hang on to that dealership.
And she will just hang on. As will Watanabe. And 3 players finish Tempai. Kago, or not Kago, Hiroka. Again, running into a bit of bad luck. I think that pushes Hiroka into negative points now, too.
She was sort of making a comeback so far, but in the first half of this game, Kago is hanging on to that dealership for dear life. For dealer life.
And all kinds of continuances.
7. And no, there is no Han requirement once you get to 8 continuances.
Yeah. That is one of those local rules that, yes.
I've never
You're
even
not
seen
going to
it
see.
used, actually, personally.
I've only seen it used in sets with friends. That's a pair of Dora for Watanabe. This completes a run. So an outside hand forming for Miyanote. Here's another pair for Watanabe. So 3 pairs. One of them being Dora. Possible 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku in the outside hand for Miyanote. Oh, more outside handness. So she throws from Dora. The value tile. Oh, all right. Going to get Tempai, and she'll reach, waiting for the 9 and 6. The 9 being much more valuable. Here are 2 of them in Kago's hand. Here's one of them on the board. And here's the other one. So the expensive option is no longer anywhere to be drawn. The 8 of cracks did come out as her reach tile. Perhaps if 2 more of them come out, it will create a tempting enough Kago Kabe. Kabe, tempting off wall for Kalgo. But there's also very few sixes of cracks. Scooby, it's okay, thanks. Oh, and here comes another one for Kalgo. Oh, and he gets her to throw the. Oh no!
Goes right in to that 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku.
The expensive one.
Yeah, outside hand.
So outside hand and Sanchoker. No Pinfu because the pair was value tiles, the two green dragons.
There was
Thank
a
you, Scooby.
reach.
You saved the day.
It was a reach though, so it is 12,000.
Reach, Sanchoku, outside
Oh,
hand.
sorry, 8,000.
Yeah. No Dora, right? Dora. There was no Dora, right?
No Dora. So it's 8,000
Yep.
points.
All
Is
right.
that a
So
dog I
tough
hear?
break
Yes,
for
it's
Coggle.
that's Scooby Doo.
Yeah. Somebody, probably some dog walking by with their collar jangling, and he thought they were talking to him. So a big win for me and Artie. And actually also a big loss for Kago. Just saved Tempai to hold on to return his dealer, but actually it turns into a bit of a disaster as she tries to hold on to it again and throws the expensive version. It would just been Reach and Sunshoker, but instead it was Reach, Sunshoker, Chanta, outside hand for Mangan for Miyanari. And that actually pushes Miyanari into first place in the overall standings. Watanabe is just barely negative, so with a positive score, Watanabe would retake first place. Oh yeah, Hiroka is actually still positive, also for this game. I was thinking maybe she had moved into negative points, but no. So positive. Ooh, and that completes a run for Watanabe. Watanabe would just like to play sneaky and quiet back into first positive points. That was 2 Dora for Hiroka. Hiroka, 2 Dora. Would really like to put some value together with that hand. Minardi, 1 away from ready, I think. That completes a run for Kago. And that is 1 away from ready with major value for Hiroka. Here's another pair, but she will not take it. Stono Tempai for Miyanari. Here is a completed run, and she will reach, waiting for the one. Why am I not seeing what's there? Is that 1, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5? She's just waiting for the 1 of dots. Miyanari. Yep.
2?
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. The 2 of dots. Gut shot.
2 of them. And Miyanari's hand right here.
I think Miyanari will just be giving up.
It's kind of a nice gut shot there with the blockers, the 4s and a couple of 3s as blockers. Does make it difficult for others to use, and the 5 coming out means maybe it will come out as a Suji.
Yeah, what? Why did that 5 come out? That is interesting. So one Dora and nobody else looking like they were really on the attack. Maybe she figured it was a good chance. Hiroka with those two Dora would really like to have gotten some value out of that hand, but it just did not come together. Oh, it's the Sanshoku. That's why. I see. 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku, yes. Doesn't have 1, 2, 3 in the other two suits?
No, just 1, 2, 3 in the Monzu.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. But the 5 does bring the 2 out.
She was going for the 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku, and that's why the 5 came out earlier. And she created that Suji trap for herself.
Oh, she had thrown the 5. Okay.
Yeah.
No, interesting. So yeah, she gives up the what would eventually have been a double run, 3, 4, 5 of dots. And we will have a new dealer, Miyanari, still in first place for this game. But Watanabe, very importantly, having retaken positive territory, now also has retaken the lead in the overall standings. So I think we'll see a little battle here between Miyanari and Watanabe. Watanabe just wants to end Miyanari's turn as dealer. Miyanari would like to put together a little run here. Watanabe completing a run in the completing a triple of the White Dragons. Miyanari can pawn the south. Watanabe cheese. And this is still one away from ready. One away from ready. Here's a completed triple for Hiroka. Another pair. It's probably not exactly what she was hoping for, but 4 pairs now, and she will hedge the 7 pairs. Watanabe just looking to escape with a couple points and end Miyanari's turn as dealer. Ooh, there's another triple. And you know what we have here is 1, 2. I mean, it's still a little bit far away. Oh, there's another triple. One away from ready with all. I'm not another triple, another pair. One away from ready with all pairs, and continue hedging that all pairs hand. And now that is 2 Jenn Shanten. Watanabe improves the weight in the Sozu. Oh, that's not what you're looking for. Oh, but get the full flush here possibly, but that is Tempai now for Watanabe, the open-ended weight, but actually surprisingly, the 4 sevens of bamboos are all used. So both sevens are going to be, but all the sevens are out, and almost all the 4s are being used too. All right, this is Tempai. It's not Tempai for Miyanari.
How many games are there? There's 4 games in this competition, so we're halfway through. We'll finish the stream after this game, and then we'll watch the next 2 next week.
Jenn Shanten.
Let's go.
So that's no 4 sevens for Watanabe anymore. She probably thinks she's got a good weight there, but actually, as it turns out, it's surprisingly not good. Although, wow. So waiting for the and the 7. Oh my God! I thought there was no hope of it coming out. Watanabe does sneak off with that win. drawing super thin to the 4-7. But Mionardi, looking for a way to continue his dealer, ends up throwing the 7. And a huge win for Watanabe there. That ends Mionardi's turn as dealer and restores the lead, or actually, yeah, continues the restored lead for Watanabe. All right, we've got 2 more turns as dealer here. Ooh, and 2 Dora for Mionardi. Here's another pair for Hirooka. So not thinking at all about the 6-7-8 Sanchoku because the 2 7s are Dora. Committing to using the 7s as Dora. Ooh, this completes a run.
Yeah,
Hirooka, she'll throw from the south.
special 2-2-4-6-6 shape. Super efficient
And
shape.
that's one away from ready for Mionardi. Not thinking at all about the 2-3-4 Sanchoku. Got the 2 open-ended weights.
Sanchoku there and Watanabe's hand of 7-8-9.
This is one away from ready, but would have to throw Dora.
Throw Dora and wait on a Shabo possibly. So probably hoping to expand on that Dora instead and to get rid of one of those pairs. That's what I would want to do.
Yes, doesn't think about adding the gut shot in the Sozu.
Yay! 1-4 being weight for Mionardi.
Mionardi now looking to end Watanabe's turn as dealer. Hoping to re-snag that lead back.
Swappy Doppy, not sure who that was
Swappy Doppy. Yeah.
Sure, probably fold that reach.
So Hirooka playing a bit conservatively here. Watanabe gets a 3rd east, so that's a Yaku. Only one away from ready.
Gives up on the Sanchoku with that. She had the Dora side weight.
Hirooka also giving up. I was just going to say, there are not many 1-4s on the table or in other people's hands. A lot of them there for her to draw, and that is a huge draw and win for Mionardi. Not only does she get the points, but that pushes Watanabe back into negative points. And Mionardi will have a nice lead going to this final hand of the second game. If she can just run off with a small win here, she will have a very nice lead going into the third game. Hirooka also now will have been pushed into negative points. Very nice lead for Mionardi with a nice draw there to win Mangan. Unfortunate for Watanabe for that to happen during her turn as dealer. Pogo has 2 souths. I think we'll see a poem as soon as she gets a chance. And a lot of pairs there actually also for Kago too. United completes a run with a 4-5-6 of bamboos. This has a open-ended weight, but that first pawn comes out, and she will not hedge the half flush at the moment. Could perhaps also go for all triples. And can we get another pawn? We will. And so waiting for the 7 of cracks and the 6 of dots. It's an interesting tile to have been exposed. There are no wests yet on the board. And Kago's hand looks dangerous for the half flush or perhaps all triples.
Just one
There's
away
a completed
for
triple for
an inside hand.
for Hiroka. Come. Can she draw the winner here? Oh, so close. Would have been Mongun. And this is one away from ready.
Holding on to that west after the exposure even. It's like that exposed tile is not gonna trick me. That's tempai.
This is tempai.
Let's not take it.
She will not take it.
There are 2 1s out on the board already and 3 2 1s out on the board already and 3 4s. So it's really poor weight even though it has the Dora in it. This looks like maybe she's looking for something, at least a better weight, maybe pair up the Dora. I could even be waiting for a Dora Tonki with all those 4s and 1s out. Those are some blockers. 3 of each out now. That's a better way. That's a better way, but that's also very close to a really expensive hand.
Can't throw Dora, so still, yeah, like you say, waiting for that Dora to pair up, or could also just be a single tile weight with the Dora. Seven of cracks. There's one in. Ooh, this. There's one here. Oh, that's tempai.
Tonki with a reach.
All
those blockers on the board.
Hiroka looking to get some points. If she can finish tempai and actually Kago is definitely not going to be giving up either.
Well, we just have one here. I think she read that probably there's a lot of Dora left in the wall with all those blockers out because people would have kept those 1s and 4s longer unless maybe they had a pair and we're locking in the Dora pair. So it's one or the other, lots in the wall still or somebody has a pair.
And still a lot of time here for either of these players to throw into the other.
It did just pair up right here in Nari's hand though, so there's one left in the wall.
Where's the 6 of dots?
Right here?
Yeah, I mean her weight. Yeah, so there's 2 there. But there's one here. Okay, yeah. There it is. So there's 1 6 of dots and 1 7 of cracks.
I think she was also probably thinking if someone had a pair of Dora, it would have been in that called hand. So at least she's not dealing into it. On the other hand, if it's not in the
So
called
this looks,
hand, then the called hand is going to deal into her, more than likely. Or has to fold.
it's going to end as a draw. Oh, she almost draws one of the king's tiles. So 2 players finish Tempai.
We'll see another
Hiroka
hand.
Hiroka inches closer to positive points. Any win, or even just Tempai, without Kago being Tempai, does get Hiroka back to positive points. And with the minus from Miyanari, an extra big hand could even get Hiroka the lead, the first place. Not with this hand, though. Phew. Black. Ooh, 2 completed runs for Miyanari. That completes a run for Miyanari. That was for Kago. Sorry. And Miyanari, a very quick hand.
Oh yeah, Xenon,
Kago's hand.
King's Tiles is the direct translation. In Japanese, they're called Wampai, which means King's Tiles. In English, a lot of times it's referred to as dead wall.
Thank you for the clarification, as I can just try to confuse people.
That was King's Tiles in my first book, the first edition of my book. There were no English terms at that time, and so we made them up. They have evolved and adjusted, and still are evolving and adjusting.
Here's an interesting pair for Kago. Some weird shapes. Does she go for pairs? So still holding on to pairs. And also has the sort of open-ended shape within the cracks too, where she can use Dora if she draws Dora. That fills in the gap, and 1 away from ready is Kago. We have a half flush coming together for Hiroka. Miyanari's hand has slowed down. There's a pair for Watanabe. Oh. She'll take that open-ended weight instead. Can still do the slide with Dora if she draws Dora. Here's now a gut shot using Dora. Still 1 away from ready, Watanabe. Still no Tempai for Miyanari. Still no Tempai for Watanabe. There's the slide using Dora.
No Tempai for
There's
anyone yet.
Another pair for Watanabe, and she'll go for the lower pair in the dots. If Kago gets to reach, waiting for the 2 of dots, that will have proven useful. And that'll be Tempai for Miyanari, looking to escape with a cheapo here, waiting for the 5-8 of bamboos. Bamboos. 2 5s in Kago's hand. If she gets the Tempai, I bet one of those 5s is coming out.
It'd be huge for Miyanari to win this 1,000 point hand here because it keeps all the other players below 30k, so that gives them a negative score for this whole Hanchon. What put her in a commanding lead going into game 3.
There's another pair. And Watanabe looking for Tenpai.
No Yaku yet. We're getting into row 3, so she just wants to get that Tenpai locked in.
It won't be enough to get to positive.
And that's
Ooh.
Sumo. She's got to get rid of the 1 now and then hope to draw a 4. Or a 5 to get her out of Footy 10. There's no 5s left, though, I think. There's not really any 4s left either. Oh, never mind. There was 1 4. There are 2 4s left, I think. But maybe 1 4 left, and she gets it. So that's Tanya
Oh, there
only for
was a
Watanabe.
reach stick. And one continues. I still don't think it's enough to get to positive. But
Did she have a Dora?
with 3 players.
Did she have a Dora?
Oh, it's 500, 1,000. Okay. All right. Well, Watanabe does make a nice play at the end to save positive points, I think, if she did have a Dora. We will get to see.
What did she call? Trying to see what she
I missed it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll talk for a few seconds, and then I'll
Okay.
double check while we're talking.
So yeah, Jen's going to check see if Watanabe did get back to positive points. She needed, I believe it was 3,200. I think she had 26,800 or so.
Yep.
There would have been 1 continuance and at least 1 reach stick, which means then if she did have a Dora or somehow 2,000 points worth of hand, it would just have been enough to get 2 positive points. So that'll keep her in the lead. Sorry. Miyanari will be in the lead. But if Watanabe did get back to positive points, then it's going to be a much closer game between Watanabe and Miyanari.
I think
Hiroka.
she needed 33 actually, and she did not have any Dora in her hand.
Okay, so drawing 300, 500.
Oh, she did have a Dora. She did have a Dora in her hand. Okay, so I think she got just 30,000 because with the continuance.
30,000 exactly.
Yeah. So it looks.
She had she had 36,700.
26,700.
26,700. To make exactly 30,000 points, which counts as positive.
So that's
0 is positive.
Yeah, ending with +4. So that will bring her total score up to 23,400 in the total standings, and Miyanari would have ended with probably 28,000 exactly for the total. So she is in the lead by about 4,000, almost 5,000 points.
So a small change there. Actually, that was a pretty big change because Kago was previously in second place, only a little bit behind, but with a large negative there, does end up much farther behind now.
Yeah, Kago is in second place behind Watanabe with only about like 7.5 points difference, so 7,500 points difference. And Miyanari was in third place, but shoots up into first place.
Hiroka still looking for her fortunes to change. Had an okay start to be positive and maybe start getting some points, but could not keep the momentum up, and instead Miyanari kind of ran away with some big points and stole first place from Watanabe. All right, so we'll be coming back next week with the exciting conclusion to this fourth Orai.
Yeah, but before that, we do have On Friday, we were supposed to do the Masters final.
This Friday.
Yeah, and on Monday, we were supposed to do the E3 stream
Yes,
at
we'll be
10
doing
a.m. for
that.
both
Okay.
of those. So whenever Garth is open, we might bring in some WRC commentators as well, because that's actually a time when they are usually capable of, it's not too late for them. But we shall see. We will plan on doing the Masters on the 8th or the 7th for most of you, and E3 on the 11th or the 10th for most of you. In the meantime, on Thursday and Friday this week, and Saturday and Sunday, we have the Sankei Shimbun Cup Team Finals, the conclusion of the entire season happening on the WRC channel. And the next week, we'll catch up with the Psychos and Team Battle with the video that we weren't able to get a hold of last week. So lots and lots of Mahjong coming up this month as well.
Wow. Exciting. Oh yeah, and so it's Shingo Hori. That's the E3 player that's being featured this season because he's also an E-leaguer. He had a rough start
Yeah.
in the first league session, so it'll be interesting to see how he navigates.
I saw an interview, like, he was talking with his M League teammates, and
Mm.
he was like, "A rolls are hard." So,
Yeah, I
yeah,
guess it's not something he's used to. Got to make some adjustments.
definitely a rough start. All right, so thank you guys, thank you everybody. Xenon and Dude still in the chat. Thanks so much for staying until the end. We love you, and we'll see you in a couple days. For Garth, I'm Jen.
Thank you.